Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. Welcome to my party pen. Ah, fuck yeah. Did everybody have a good night's sleep? It don't matter. Listen, we're here for story time. Did you take your meds? Double check. Double check. Double check. All right. All right. Did you press the like button? Peek down there. Did you press the like button? Hey, and if you're just popping in, that's cool. Also, stick around because we are at we're at the craziest part of the story. Listen, it's going to be a whole thing. Just stick around. So, while you're sticking around, stop in the kitchen here and get you some keep other people alive juice. Double check if you took your meds. I did take my meds. I had to double check before I even pressed play. So, we took our meds. Check. All right. So, listen, we are on Genesis chapter 31. Okay, but we haven't got there yet. We were left off at 29 and 30. Okay, and 29 and 29 and 30. So, Rachel gets a hair up her butt and's like, I want the baby. And Jake's like, I can't give you the baby. And she's like, I'm gonna die. And he's like, God. And she's like, eh. So, she's doing that because she's jealous of her sister Leah, the one that Laban tricked Jacob into humping, right? After 7 years, he worked for Rachel. Listen, Jason, Jacob started whoring himself out. So, Leah kept having babies, and Rachel was jealous. But Leah named all of her babies, Husband, love me. So, Rachel said, have sex with my maid and make me some babies. And Jacob didn't put up a fight. He's like, okay. So then Rachel has babies through her maid, Bilhah. And maybe it's Zilpah. It might be Zilpah. Anyway, so Jacob has babies for Rachel through Zilpah. So surrogate babies. And Rachel named all of those kids. Fuck yeah, God is good. And then Leah got jealous. So then she gave Jacob Bilhah, the maid Bilhah. So then Leah named those babies. Good deal. Finally, husband. Yes, good job. So then Rachel actually gets pregnant and has a son who she has a son and she names him. I want another one. And then they have a daughter. And her name is Dinah. Okay. So that leaves us at um oh after they do that, then Jacob has these 12 children to these 4 women that trade him like he's candy. They trade him like he's a playing card, even for fruit. So Jake goes to Laban like, hey, yo, can I leave? And Laban's like, no. And Jake's like, but I want to go. And Laban's like, eh. And then Jake's like, you ain't even gotta pay me. I just want to fucking go, dude. I'll take all your shitty meat and flocks and stuff, and you take the good ones. Okay. So then Laban's bitch Jewy ass. I don't want to. Well, okay. He's Aramean, not a Jew yet. Okay. So he says, okay. But then he goes and he takes all the meat animals that Jake would have took. He took those and gave them to his sons to keep hold of. But Jake went about his business. I guess he didn't even notice, but he went about his business. And then a bunch of confusing fucking shit happens. Animals were born while they were mating, and things happened, and it was only 3 days, and I don't know. So that's where that is. So I am Nikki K the Great. I will be reading you these Bible stories. I don't know how to say stories in any other language, and I think Bible I just made up one day. I'm not sure. I don't know where I heard it, but I know das is the in German. Bible is Bible and stupid, and I don't know how to say stories in any other language, so das Bible stories, like you have never heard. Well, maybe you have, but I've never heard it, so I feel like I'm original. I'm a pioneer. anyway, anyway, listen, I don't know where Larry the lizard guy is. My Mother's Day bowl is all the way back here. All the way. So, I mean, you can pack that. But I have been smoking this joint. So, we can either pack the bowl or pass around this joint, whatever you want to do. Make sure you got your keep other people alive juice. Make sure you've went pee. Keep your shoes on because we are about to go join Jacob trying to run away from Laban's, which is fucking weird. He's a grown ass man. He's a grown ass man. Anyway, here we go. All right, let's do the damn thing. Listen. All right, are you ready? Okay. Chapter 31. Now, Jacob, I don't know where the fuck my phone is, but it's too early in the morning for that to not be important. Okay. Jacob heard the words of. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Now Jacob heard the words of Laban's son saying, Jacob has taken away that was our father's, and from what belonged to our father, he has made all his wealth. And Jacob saw the attitude of Laban, and behold, it was not friendly toward him as formerly. Okay, so these dudes were sitting around talking shit, and was Jacob ear hustling on accident? Did he accidentally overhear this shit? Okay. And Jacob, okay. So the sons was talking shit, and Laban was like, they're kind of right, right. And then the Lord said to Jacob, GTFO, bro, why are you taking so long? Like, get the fuck out. So Jacob sent and called Rachel, Leah, his flock, and said to them, I see your father's attitude, that it is not friendly towards me as formerly. But God told me to GTFO. So God's evicting me, so I gotta go. Right. And you know that I have served your father with all my strength. And your father has cheated me, changed my wages 10 times. However, God did not allow him to hurt me. If he spoke thus, the speckled shall be your wages. Then all the flock brought forth speckled, and if he spoke thus, the striped shall be your wages. Then the flock brought forth striped. Thus, God has taken away your father's livestock and given them to me. And it came about at that time, when the flock were mating, I lifted up my eyes and saw in a dream, behold. Okay, so this was a dream. Oh, that did not make it seem like it was a dream. Because that's what he's saying. In my eye, the male goats which are mating, striped, speckled, and mottled. For I have seen I have seen all that Laban has been doing to you. I am the God of Bethel. Oh, time out, time out. I am the God of Bethel, where you anointed a pillar, where you made a vow to me. Now arise, leave this land, and return to the land of your birth. Why didn't he say, I'm the God of Abraham? Or is this another good God on the risk board? So bad. Uh, I don't know, but that just wow. Okay, why didn't I read that before? That's really weird. Okay, and Rachel and Leah answered and said, "Do we still have any portion or inheritance in our father's house? Are we not reckoned by him as foreigners? For he has sold us, and he has also entirely consumed our purchase price." No, no, no. Leah. Leah is the only one he. Leah is the only one he sold. You four heifers are the ones that sell Jacob. Just okay. So Rachel and Leah answered and said, "Do we still have any portion or inheritance? Are we not reckoned by him as foreigners? For he has sold us and has also entirely consumed our purchase price. Surely All the wealth which God has taken away from our father belongs to us and our children. Now, then, do whatever God has said to you. Then Jacob rose, took his children and his wife, and drove all of his shit away and left. Jacob said, "Deuces." Okay. Okay. So he was going to the land of Canaan to his father Isaac. When Laban had gone to shear his flock, hold on. When Laban had gone to shear his flock, Rachel stole the household idols that were her father's. This silly bitch. Listen. We don't know what happened. Shut up, Nikki. And Jacob deceived Laban the Aramean by not telling him that he was fleeing. So he fled with all that he had, and he arose and crossed the Euphrates and set his face towards the hill country of Gilead. When it was told Laban on the third day that Jacob had fled, when then he took his kinsman with him and pursued him a distance of 7 days' journey, and overtook him in the hill country of Gilead. And God came to Laban the Aramean in a dream of the night, and said to him, "Be careful that you do not speak to Jacob, either good or bad." And Laban caught up with Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the hill country, and Laban with his kinsmen camped in the hill country of Gilead. And Laban said to Jacob, "What the fuck, dude? What? Like, this isn't my family, dude." Uh, And then you didn't even tell me you were gonna. What? Correction, though, Jacob did tell him. Like, that was the whole deal. Right? And then, like, not only did you just leave, you took my shit. Like, we could have celebrated you leaving. Right? And it is in my power to do you harm. But God said, "Don't even fucking try it, bro." Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. God's got your back, and he said, don't start no shit, won't be no shit, yo." That's what God said. "Now, you have indeed gone away because you long greatly for your fathers. But why did you steal my God?" And here we go. Jacob, hopefully you let loose, bro. And Jacob said, "Because I was afraid, for I said," hold on. Then Jacob said to Laban, "I was afraid lest you would take your daughters from me by force, the one whom you find your God shall not live in the presence of your kinsmen. Point out what is yours among my belongings and take it for yourself. For Jacob did not know Rachel had stolen them. So Laban went into Jacob's tent, into Leah's tent, and into the tent of Zilpah and Bilhah, and he did not find them. And then he went out of Leah's and entered Rachel's tent. And Rachel had taken the idols and put them in a camel's saddle, and she sat on them. And Laban felt through all the tent, but did not find them. And she said, let not my Lord be angry. I cannot rise before you, for the manner of a woman is upon me. So he searched, but did not find. And then Jacob said, what the fuck, bro? You got to go. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, now you've gone through all my shit. You've seen everything. So, what do you want? Listen, I've been with you for 20 fucking years, right? I've taken care of you and your shit. You are awesome because I helped you become awesome. Because God helped me help you become awesome. It's mostly God, but we can say it was me, right? Hold on. Hold on. And over these 20 years, I have served you 14 years for your 2 daughters, 6 for your flock, and you changed my wages 10 times. The God of my father, Abe, and Isaac had not, if God had not been on my side, you would have sent me away empty handed because you're a snigger Jew. Aramean, but mostly Jew. So, anyway, the snigger Aramean. Okay. Then Laban said, the daughters are my daughters, and the children are my children. The flocks are my flocks. All you see is mine. But what can I do this day to these my daughters, or to their children whom they born? So now, come, let us make a covenant, you and I, and let us be witnesses between you and me. Jacob's like, I earned this. And Laban's like, nah, this shit's mine. But you know what? It's fine. How does that even work? How does it work? Oh, listen, what happened? Okay. So Jacob took a stone and set it up as a pillar. And then Jacob said to his kinsmen, gather stones. And they made a heap, and they ate there by the heap. Now, Laban called it Jegar Sahadutha, but Jacob called it Galid. And Laban said, this heap is a witness between you and me this day. Therefore it was named Galid. Okay. And Mizpah, for he said, may the Lord watch between you and me when we are absent from each other. If you mistreat my daughters, or take wives besides my daughter, although no man is with us, see, God is witness between you and me. What? So, does Laban not know what his daughters have been doing to Jake? And Laban said to Jake, behold, this heap, and behold, the pillar which is set between me and you. This heap is to witness. This heap is a witness, and the pillar is a witness, that I will not pass by this heap to harm, and you will not pass by this heap and this pillar for harm. And the God of Abe and the God of Nahor, the God of their father, judge between us. So Jacob swore by the fear of his father Isaac. Then Jacob offered a sacrifice on the mountain and called his kinsmen to the meal. And they ate the meal and spent the night on the mountain. And early in the morning, Laban got up, kissed his sons and his daughters goodbye, and blessed them. Then Laban departed and returned to his place. Wow. Wow. So, the God of Bethel, I am the God of Bethel. Why is that different? I don't know. I don't know why because remember the Jacob's ladder, it said, go to the God who appeared to you at this place. Doesn't say go where I appeared to you. Go to where the God appeared to you. And then this one is, I am the God of Bethel. And we know God is playing Risk, right? Like, he's setting up the Risk board. So he's got to have some allies, right? I don't know. I don't know, but it's flipping my mind. I am the God of Bethel. And then, hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. The God of Abraham and the God of Nahor, the God of their father. Oh, okay. So this one is still talking about the same God. See, this, I am the God of Bethel. That's fucking my mind up because usually, isn't it? I am the God of Israel. Or, I am the God of your father Isaac. Oh, your father Abraham. It's never, I am the God of anywhere else but Israel, which is weird. It's flipping my mind. Uh, Mr. Bilbo. Uh, I think the Bildo. I don't know. I don't fucking. I think it's Bildo. Do you know anything about a god of Bethel? Like, I know you're an expert on other gods and whatnot. Well, maybe not an expert on other gods, but I see you talking more about other gods than anybody else. Do you know anything about a god of Bethel? Or even you extreme god people. What is a god of Bethel? I don't know. It it's an interesting thing and it's blowing my fucking mind right now. So does anybody know? Anyway, if you watch this far, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow. I'm telling you, I don't like this whole not making a night video. I don't know what to do. I want to make my night videos, so I might just keep making night videos and just not make morning video. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you. So, keep your head down, nose clean, and your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Love you.